We know food banks are running low due to the unrest, mostly in KwaZulu-Natal. Well, one of the organizations, Rise Against Hunger, says with the week-long unrest, it's also been difficult to help communities in affected areas. Let's find out what's been happening. We chat to the Pinetown branch manager, that's Keven Pillay. Keven, good afternoon, and thanks so much for your time. So tell us about the challenges you've actually run into in trying to get food to people in need.
Hello, Uveka. Thanks for having me. It's been a great challenge. We haven't actually been through to Pinetown because we had to close the branch for the week past because we couldn't get through to there. But now that the freeways are obviously back open, we are going to be back on the ground from Monday. But we've made alternate measures where our Johannesburg branch has been sending down meals. It's already on its way to us. 70,000 meals are being shipped through via some logistics companies which they have liaised with to make a plan to bring stuff through to KZN.
All right, so how are you prioritizing which areas you are, or prioritizing your distribution? How have you decided where you will go first and how will you coordinate that with other sort of aid agencies that are working there at the moment as well?
Yes, we have partnered with other disaster relief partners on the ground, people that are on the ground, organizations that will be receiving meals and distributing it to the affected areas, which is mostly most of the areas obviously in Durban. And we're going to start going and distributing to them on Monday so they can take it through.
All right. Keven, you usually run a Mandela Month campaign. I know, having worked with you guys for a bit, you normally would have been quite busy in this month. So I would imagine that this has all now turned into one big Mandela Month campaign for you.
Yes, it seems like it has now, with everyone in major need of food. But we've also started campaigns where we have platforms on Give and Gain and For Good, where people can go and make donations. So we can obviously turn those into meals and provide for the communities.
Well, I suppose it'll be very handy to give our viewers some idea of exactly when you say provide meals. You're not asking for people now to bring canned goods. You're asking for cash donations. I think just explain what that money is actually used for, because you have a very specific meal pack and what actually goes into that meal pack. It's World Health Organization approved, so it has to be specific ingredients. I think just a quick sort of explainer as to how it works at Rise Against Hunger.
Yeah, so we package food packs or meal packs, and in that meal pack we put in rice, soya, which is the protein, and lentils, which goes into that. And also there's a vitamin pack which contains 23 vitamins and minerals that goes into the meal pack. So that meal pack feeds from 6 to 10 people, which can actually, it can serve. So what we need funding for is obviously for the ingredients that will go into these packs. So we can get, well, right now with volunteers being very scarce and people afraid to actually come through because of the tension that's happening all around the country, we have to engage with casual staff and employ people to actually come through and assist with packing these meals.
Are you looking for volunteers? Are you taking volunteers in? I know with COVID and all of that, there were some restrictions, but if people want to volunteer, can they contact you and come through, help pack these meals?
At the moment, we obviously, to just as a preventative measure, we are employing casual staff, just keeping it to a limited amount, probably about 9, just to try and, turn over those donations into meals so we can distribute them.
All right, and I think...
But with volunteers, with regards to volunteers, they can become fundraisers on these sites for us, and obviously they can donate.
All right, and I think just some clarity on those donation platforms then, Keven, where can people go? It's cash donations that will help you, so just direct us to the various ways that we can contribute.
They can go to our website at www.rahafrica.org, and they can go to the Give and Gain platform and the For Good platforms, where they can make donations. There's tabs that will obviously direct them to our organization.
All right, excellent.
So they can donate there.
All right, Keven Pillay from Rise Against Hunger, thank you very much. Well, you can do your bit there as well. They're an organization that's been around for a very, very long time. They know how to do this. And if you want to know that your money is being put to good use, one of the organizations that you can trust with that money and make sure that it is going to feeding those people in need.